Hi guys, Will here, and in today's video, whilst this trade is playing out in the background, I just want to answer the top 5 mechanical trading questions that I'm asked when it comes to what I do, how I trade, how the strategies work, how they were built, all of it. Stay tuned and let's get straight into it. And just very quickly, before we dive in today, if you are struggling with your trading or you'd like to know more about how mechanical edges are traded, I've actually put together a free video course for you that will map out and explain everything in detail, along with walking you through exactly how mechanical rules actually work. If you'd like to watch that after this video, I'll pop a link to that in the description and you can click through and watch that straight away. Hi guys, Will here from WE Trading and welcome back. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the free content that we share with the trading community here on YouTube. So firstly, how do the rules actually work, right? Well, if we take the trade that we're actually looking at here on screen, okay, what we're using is a specific price point at a specific time of the day to what I call trigger us into a trade. Okay, so the first thing that we do is, again, we sit down at a specific market that I've actually statistically proven to provide an edge, and then we await the entry trigger, and then from there, again, I've used statistics to inform exactly where the stop loss should be placed, and the same for the profit target too. And then with that data in hand and with the rules in place, there's the mechanical edge. See, the hard part is actually building an edge. That can take months, if not years, right, to really perfect that and find an edge within the markets. And in fact, that leads pretty well into the next question that I'm asked a lot. How easy are the rules to follow, right? See, again, building an edge is the hard part. It takes specific market knowledge, an understanding of raw price points, adverse and favourable excursion. It's a lot of complexity there. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of testing, building data and so on. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Whereas trading the rules, when they're in place, that's the easy part. Because literally all you have to do is follow them like you see on screen, right here live in front of you. And when you have the rules, trading isn't really actually stressful or complex anymore. It's pretty exciting because you know for sure 100% that if you just, again, wait for X and then do Y, you will get Z. When you have the rules, you make money consistently. It's no longer down to luck or hope or blind guesswork. It's actually a mathematical fact. You making money consistently is a mathematical fact, down to, again, the statistics that actually prove that the strategy provides an edge in the first place. And that leads well into another question that I'm asked pretty frequently. How do I truly know that the rules work? Right? Very, very fair question, pretty obvious question. And this is more or less the easiest question to actually answer because all I would have to do is load up the statistical data. And in fact, let me just show you this right now. So if I just pull up the record for one of the strategies, let's take the session momentum strategy here. What this shows is every single trade that's triggered by the rules themselves on a daily basis, stretching right back across the years, so that I can see, you can see, your postman, your Amazon delivery driver can see every single trade that's ever taken place, proving, literally 100% proving that the mechanical rules work. And not only that, as soon as you have this data, you can actually go back and actually see, check and verify every single trade. So you can go back to, let's say, last Tuesday, plot the trade using the rules, see it right there in front of you. Go back to 3 weeks last Thursday again, plot the trade, see it right there in front of you. There is no room for error here. You follow the rules, you make money. And in fact, this is a good follow-on question to expand on that point. What markets can I apply the strategies to? Now, the rules work incredibly well in some markets. They work lesser so in others. And in others, they don't work at all. But again, me and my data team have actually built the data on where they work best so that as soon as you join us as a client, it's all there for you. So you're not just learning the rules, the how, so to speak, but also exactly where they perform best. And think about this for a second. Let me ask, why exactly are you trading the markets that you're trading right now? You know, why gold? Why crude oil? Why not pound dollar? Why not the S&P? See, most traders out there, they don't have an answer to that question when they're asked that. Yet when you've learned the rules that myself, my client, my team trade, you will know the answer, which will be this. Because I hold the statistical proof that shows me that my edge performs best on the specific market or markets that I've chosen to trade. Again, coming back to the statistical data. So you haven't just picked a market at random. You haven't just began trading gold because everybody else trades gold, right? You'll be trading like a professional, with knowledge of a professional. Another great question that I'm asked is, what sessions can I trade using the edges? Now, we trade and share 4 different edges. Okay, so 2 short-term day trade edges where positions almost always close out on the day and are very, very rarely held overnight. And 2 long-term swing trade edges as well, where positions are typically held for between a few days and a few weeks, if not very slightly longer, depending on the time frame. And when it comes to the short-term strategies, and again, this will rest on the market that you're trading, but they can be carried across all 4 sessions, so London, New York, Sydney, Tokyo, so you can actually choose which one or which ones that you trade, and you therefore know exactly when to be at the screen and how long for. And when it comes to the long-term strategies, these are traded typically at the end of the day, within the last hour of the day. For example, I typically sit down around 8:30 p.m. in the evening, wait for the rules to be met, execute on the trades, and then walk away after that's done, usually around 9 p.m. or so. And just to paint the picture here, imagine this. Okay, so imagine that you trade the short-term strategies via, let's just say, the London session. Okay, your trading day there is statistically roughly 50 minutes before you've taken those short-term trades and walked away. And imagine that you also trade the swing strategies in the evening, right? Your trading day there is actually pretty similar. It's roughly 30 minutes or so, if you're anything like myself. Anyway, it's just come in, wait for X, then do Y, and walk away. That's how the rules work. Again, very simple when you've learned them, that is. Or if you're trying to build or figure out your own, well, good luck. Good luck with that. So what else am I asked? Well, another question might be, do you offer a guarantee? Right, and if so, how does it work? Well, if you've been on our website, you'll have seen this already, but yes, not only do we offer a guarantee, but actually we are so far, as of today, the only trading company on earth who offer a guarantee. And we do so for one pretty simple reason. Now, our most successful clients have always done 2 things. Number 1, they've watched the whole program, so all roughly 5 hours worth of content. And 2, they've stuck with at least one of the strategies across the long term, typically at least 2 quarters. Okay, so that's all that we ask of our clients. Come in, do those 2 things, which you should be doing anyway, right? And if you aren't profitable, we just refund you in full. And that's also in writing, in contract form inside the program too. And see, you have to know that what you're offering truly works to be able to actually provide that, especially in legal contract form, don't you? So for anybody thinking of learning the rules behind the edges, hopefully that brings some peace of mind. Anyway, another question for you. How soon can I begin trading using them, right? How long is the training program? What's included, right? Well, let me just show you inside the program really quickly. So this is the dashboard you're brought to when you join us as a client. And you can see the contents laid out on the left-hand side. And what we walk you through in there are a few different sections. Again, roughly 5 hours in length in total. So these videos are bite-sized. There's no 100 or 200 hours of videos here that just weigh you down and really overload you with information. There's no massive amount of content that you just can never really get through, which weighs heavy on your shoulders and actually pretty much prevents you from learning everything. Most clients actually move through the program in either 1, 2, 3 days or roughly a week or so. And then from there, you're actually ready to start trading the edges immediately. So really, really easy to get through. Now, here's an important question to really follow on from that. What have other previous clients achieved? Right, and hell, how do you know the feedback isn't just photoshopped? Right? Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, for one, a lot of clients have not only shared written feedback, of course, but have even actually put their faces and their names to the feedback too. You've likely had a look around the channel already, but if you head to the playlists tab on the channel, you'll find a playlist of in-person video testimonials from clients themselves. And that aside, there's also an in-person client interviews playlist too, where I've actually sit down with people, asked them questions, had a conversation with them. And I actually think it's a lot more impactful, isn't it, to either watch or to hear clients telling their own stories above written feedback, because it's just a lot more real that way, isn't it? And you know for certain that it is a real person, they've actually done this and got the results. Anyway, that's me out of questions for now. If you do have any other questions that I've missed, pop me a comment below the video. I'm more than happy to get those answered for you. And that aside, thank you for tuning in as always. And yeah, I'll see you back here next time. Bye for now.